Hello, everybody. Just had something cross my mind that seemed like a big deal and wanted to express it. Now, anyone that understands the laws of conservation of energy and emergent forces, physics in general, understands that you can't, unless you get down onto the quantum scale, you can't create energy from nothing. But with the presence of emergent forces, such as gravity, potentially is an emergent force that we don't fully understand. There's certain conditions that you can use to your advantage to harvest energy. Okay, and an idea I just had makes perfect sense. I think there's a law of electromagnetic, like a principle basically, that says if you have a conductor moving through a magnetic field, that will generate a flow of electricity. And what I just thought was, why don't we have something in orbit around the Earth positioned at these magnetic field lines, which, is a huge power source generated, and probably, sustainable for eons and eons. Like the life of the Earth, basically. We should be harvesting these, this magnetic field that we have. Basically, I think the more revolutions you have, like if you have something spinning right on this magnetic line, I think you can generate more energy the faster you spin. So, how fast can something spin? If it doesn't actually have to go anywhere, it could probably spin pretty fucking fast. And also, the reason it would create so much power, and apparently for free, is because once you get the thing fucking spinning, it's not gonna slow down. It's gonna sit in space in a geosynchronous orbit, right at a point where it can harvest electrical energy just from spinning. And it could have rockets that fire the thing up to spin to probably, who knows, like something insane, literally, probably like, I don't know, 10% the speed of light or something, just something insane. The thing would have to be so balanced and so perfect. But I feel like that is free energy, and it's by harvesting emergent forces. Now, another idea I had that I can't believe I never made a video on, kind of a similar concept, is I always thought that if you somehow could pump, or you wouldn't even need to pump air down to the bottom of the ocean, but there's probably a chemical reaction that you can do to just, like electrolysis of the water itself to create gases that, especially hydrogen, which is the lightest, which would create a buoyant force inside a container down at the bottom of the ocean. And just by passing a small amount of electricity through, you would eventually, because of the fact that the ocean is there already and the gravity is, everything's already in effect, you are basically, like you could run electrolysis through the water, let the gases fill up and displace the water. I don't know how that would work, or if it would just become pressurized or what, but I feel like there's an idea there, potentially, to harvest free energy just out of the buoyant force of the water. But this one with the satellites, man, I think this is a no-brainer. And another idea I've had recently, that I am wondering what is going on. Why don't people do this? Why don't they just harvest the asteroids, bring them to Earth? I'm saying bring them all the way down to Earth's surface, like in the desert or something. Land the thing in like Arizona or Nevada or something like that. Because I feel like the technology's there. Elon Musk has the reusable rocket with the the last Mars mission, landed the rover with retro rockets. There's no reason they can't be scaled up to land giant meteors on the Earth. It's brilliant. It would reap tons and tons of rare earth metals, the palladium group and meteoritic diamonds, potentially all different types of stones, probably shit we would even discover by bringing in these massive asteroids. So, if anyone wants to go fund me the millions and billions that I need just to compete with Elon Musk and do what he should be doing, which is landing that asteroid on Earth and reaping all the, without even mining. Like we're just gonna break this rock down and just take out all the precious metals, and we're not even gonna bring ones unless they have everything that we want. This is probably in the works, I would imagine. I mean, we got the rental rockets. Everyone needs money. Why don't they do this? They're probably doing it. It's probably just so secret and top secret because connected along with that is probably like a space attack. That's all. If we had a huge asteroid that came in and obliterated, say, fucking North Korea, any fucking place they want to just blow up, If that happens, then they're openly bringing asteroids to Earth with technology that just would not look good for them. So that's why we don't hear about these things. But if anyone wants to, in the commercial, civilian, capitalistic, wanting to stay alive section of